Hey guys, how's it going? It's me again. I'm back here with another video. In this video, once again, I'm going to show you guys another Galaxy Photon combo. I'm really excited about this one. If you guys haven't seen, we got a retrain for Orbital 7 for the new Galaxy Defense Robot card. That card is amazing. It's basically a brand new starter card that's really good in the deck. What that card will let you do is take a Galaxy and Photon card, you send one to the grave and add the other card to your hand, so it's basically Foolish Burial and Rodent in one card. If you summon a Galaxy-ized monster to your field, the card will also bring itself back from the grave, so it's a crazy starter and an extender. It's basically the best card that Galaxy and Photon could ever ask for. It does pretty much everything. When this card first got revealed, I made a video on the card and I showed you guys a really cool one card Galaxy Photon combo. That combo is really cool because it beats Nibiru and Drnm with just one card. Now when I made this combo, one of the key points in the combo was using Galaxy Wizard to get a search for Galaxy Expedition. You would summon the wizard off the extra normal summon you got a Photon Emperor. You would Galaxy Expedition for Galaxy-ized Afterglow Dragon, and that was pretty decent, but at the same time I wasn't too happy about that. I personally really hate playing bricks like Afterglow Dragon and all of the Galaxy and Photon Speller traps. A lot of them are really unnecessary in my opinion, and I really hate drawing the cards. You have cards like Galaxy 100, Galaxy Trance, Galaxy Expedition. I really hate those cards. Yes, those cards are really good because they help your combo out, but some of the cards have really bad drawbacks. For example, if you activate Galaxy Trance, that card will lock you out of Dragluxin, which is a really big deal. That card will lock you out of the Tachyon engine, so you can't use cards like Primal or Tachyon Transmigration. Those two cards are really important, so I really hate Galaxy Trance because of that, but the card is also just another brick. I also really hate Galaxy 100 because you have to play Jumper with it, and Jumper is just another brick. I really don't want to be playing those bricks because they just make your deck worse. Those cards are so bad now in the current year. Both of those cards are really bad in 2026, and you shouldn't run the cards. Like I said, they're just bricks. They're going to make your deck worse. 100 and Jumper were good for their time, but we have just moved on beyond that point. I want to play more consistent cards in my deck. I don't want to be playing so many bricks anymore. The same also goes for Expedition and Afterglow Dragon. I really like Afterglow Dragon because the card is a very unique extender. The card is great. You get to summon it from your hand if you control a Galaxy-ized monster. After you detach it as material for a monster effect, then it will also summon the original Galaxy-ized Photon Dragon, which is very nice. Expedition's also very good, very easy to access the card because you can just tribute your Galaxy Wizard. It's also very easy to have a level 5 or higher Galaxy or Photon monster, so the card is very easy to make live. That card will help you get your Afterglow Dragon, and then you can detach the card, and then you get Galaxy-ized Photon Dragon. It's all fine. However, the biggest problem with these cards, like I said, is that the cards are bricks. They're awful to draw. I really don't want to play cards like Afterglow Dragon or Expedition anymore. Like I said, the cards are really powerful, but they're just bricks. I don't want to run them. I wanted to see if I could recreate a similar combo I did the first time with the new Galaxy Photon Orbital 7 card. This time, however, I don't want to use Afterglow Dragon or Expedition. I did manage to do this here, so I'm very happy about that. I'm going to show you guys the combo right now. Like I said, it's very similar to my previous combo. We beat Nibiru and Dark Ruler no more with just one card. For this combo, you only need one card in your hand, which is Galaxy Defense Robot Orbital 7. We're going to activate the effect of Galaxy Defense Robot Orbital 7 in our hand. You get to tribute this card in your hand and take a Galaxy and Photon card from your deck, send one of them to the grave and add the other card to your hand. We're going to take Galaxy Wizard and Photon Emperor here. You're going to send the Emperor to the grave and add the Wizard to your hand. Now we're going to activate the effect of Photon Emperor here. Because he was sent to the grave, you get to activate this effect. Because we have a Galaxy card in our grave, we get to summon him to our field. Also, because we summon this card to our field this turn, we get another normal summon for our light monster during our main phase. We're going to use our extra normal summon here and normal summon our Galaxy Wizard from our hand. Like I said before, normally in this combo what I do is I'd normal summon my Galaxy Wizard, tribute this card for Expedition, and use Expedition. I would grab Afterglow Dragon and then Xyz summon, but we're not going to do this here. Like I said, we don't want to play that many bricks anymore. Instead, what we're going to do here is activate the other effect of Galaxy Wizard. During our main phase, we get to increase this card's level by 4, so we can turn this card into a level 8. We're going to activate this effect and turn our Galaxy Wizard into level 8. Now, because we have 2 level 8 monsters on our field, we get to Xyz summon. We're going to summon Dragluxin here. Now, the effect of Dragluxin will activate because this card was special summoned from the extra deck. You get to add a Galaxy or Tachyon card from your deck to your hand. We're going to search for Tachyon Primal here. Now, in the old combo, what I did before was I had to add Tachyon Transmigration immediately to my hand because I already summoned more than 4 times. Having to summon Wizard and tribute the card for Expedition to Expedition out for Afterglow Dragon was really bad. All it did was add an extra normal summon for something I could already do. This is what I wanted to fix in this combo because we only summon 3 times, we can add Primal here, and that's going to be great. This is so much better than adding Expedition off the effect of Wizard and activating the card for Afterglow Dragon. This will still get you another level 8 monster on the field, except you use 1 less summon, which is fantastic. Now because there's a Dragon Xyz monster on the field, we get to activate the effect of Primal in our hand, we get to special summon this card from our hand. We're going to use the effect of Primal Primal here and get a search for Tachyon Transmigration. Now we're going to activate the effect of Dragluxin here and detach 2 materials from this card. Now we get to summon 1 rank 8 dragon monster from our extra deck that has 3000 attack. Here you're going to summon your Galaxy as Tachyon Dragon and attach 1 Galaxy monster from your extra deck to the card. It doesn't really matter which card you attach as long as you don't attach a combo piece, so I'm just going to take my Cypher Dragon here and attach it onto my Galaxy as Tachyon Dragon. Now this is our 5th summon on our Tachyon Dragon, so now this is the first chance our opponent has to activate Nibiru. However, we're safe from Nibiru in this combo because we have Transmigration in our hand. If your opponent activates Nibiru, you're going to activate Transmigration. What this card will do is negate any monster, spell, trap, or card effect your opponent activated previous in this chain. The card will also get shuffled back into the deck, which is pretty nice. However, you can activate this card in your hand if you control a Galaxy as Tachyon Dragon monster. This is great because we're going to beat Nibiru. If your opponent activates the card, you're going to activate your Transmigration and negate the card. Now what makes this combo even better is because we summoned a Galaxy monster, this will trigger the effect of our Orbital 7 in the grave. This card will summon itself back from the grave and the card will get banished after it leaves the field, but that really doesn't matter. The reason why is because we're going to use this card as Xyz material, so it will stay in the grave after we detach the card. Now because we have 2 level 8 monsters on our field, we get to Xyz summon again. You're going to take your Primal and your Orbital 7 to Xyz summon into Photon Lord. This is great. When your opponent activates a monster effect, you detach 1 material from this card and negate that activation. And then if the card you detached was a Galaxy card, you get to destroy that card. That's honestly really good because this is better if your opponent tried to hold the Nibiru. The reason why is because if your opponent tried to hold the Nib and activate it later, then you have to waste your counter trap, but you don't have to do that anymore. Because we summon Photon Lord here, it means that if your opponent tried to activate Nib later, you don't have to waste your Transmigration. You can just activate the effect of Photon Lord. That's really good because you basically got to save your counter trap so you get another negate on the opponent's turn. This is why this combo line is so much better than the previous one. We don't use cards like Afterglow or Expedition anymore. Also, if our opponent tries to nib us later, we get to use the effect of Photon Lord and save our counter trap. Very optimal line here. We got to cut out 2 bricks and we got to save our counter trap. I'm a lot more happy with this line than the previous one. Now we're still not done here. We're going to take our Tachyon Dragon and turn that card into Photon Howling. This card can be Xyz summoned from the extra deck by using any rank 8 Xyz monster you control. You also transfer the materials from that card onto this one. Now we're going to activate the effect of our Photon Howling here. Because we Xyz summon the card, we get to summon a Photon monster from our deck. We're going to summon Photon Orbital here and activate this card's effect. If this card is on your field or in your hand, you get to target a Galaxy or Photon monster you control, equip this card to that monster. You're going to equip your Photon Orbital onto your Photon Howling here. Now you're going to activate the effect of Photon Orbital here. You get to send this card equipped to the grave, and now you get to add a Galaxy or Photon monster from your deck to your hand. We're going to get a search for Galaxy Summoner, and because we did normal summon yet, we get to normal summon the card. The only normal summon that we did in this combo is off the extra normal summon we got off Photon Lord. Now you're going to activate the effect of your Galaxy Summoner. When this card is normal or special summon, you get to target a Galaxy or Photon monster in your grave and summon it to your field. We're going to target our Photon Orbital here. Now another thing you could do here is summon the Galaxy Wizard from your grave and activate that card's effect to tribute itself. Now you get to add a Galaxy card from your deck to your hand. However, we're not going to do that. Like I said, we don't want to play any more of the Galaxy bricks anymore. We don't want to play cards like 100, Expedition, or Trance anymore. Those cards are just really bad bricks and we don't need them. We're going to take our Galaxy Summoner and our Photon Orbital to Xyz summon into Galaxy Photon Dragon. We're going to activate the effect of Galaxy Photon Dragon here. By detaching 1 material from this card, you get to add a Galaxy or Photon card from your deck to your hand. However, you can also send the card to the grave as well. We're going to activate this monster's effect here and get a search for Eternal Galaxy. Now you're going to set your Transmigration and your Eternal Galaxy and end your turn. Now as soon as your opponent's turn starts, you're going to activate the effect of Photon Lord. This card will let you take a Photon or Galaxy card and either attach it to this card as material or add the card to your hand. We're going to use the effect to add a card from our deck to our hand. We're going to add Tachyon Primal here. Because there's a Dragon Xyz monster on the field, you get to summon this card from your hand as a quick effect on the opponent's turn. We're going to summon the Primal from our hand and activate this card's effect. What this card will let you do on summon is add a Tachyon spell or trap from your deck to your hand. We're going to get a search for another one of the counter traps, Tachyon Transmigration. Now it may seem weird that we're adding another copy of Transmigration here because we don't have any Galaxy Tachyon Dragon on the field. We don't have any Galaxy as Tachyon Dragon on the field, but we're going to get one. Immediately after, you're going to activate your face down Eternal Galaxy. This card will let you target a Galaxy or Photon Xyz you control and summon another Xyz on top of it. However, the monster that you summon has to be exactly 4 ranks higher than the monster that you targeted. Galaxy Photon Dragon is a rank 4, so you have to summon a rank 8 here, which is fantastic. Now one possible monster that you could summon here would be Hope Harbinger. This card isn't that bad. What this card will do is when your opponent activates a spell or effect, you get to activate the effect of Harbinger and negate that card. Then Harbinger will also take that card and make it material for itself, which is not too bad. However, at the same time, this really isn't that great and you're not going to want to summon the card here. Instead, what you're going to do is summon another copy of Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. This card is a lot better. If you summon this card over your Hope Harbinger, it's going to be a lot better because it makes a Transmigration in your hand live. Having an Omni Negate is a lot better than just a spell negate, so you're always going to want to summon Tachyon Dragon here. So this combo is fantastic. It's so good. We got to do almost the same board, except we got to take out 2 bricks from our deck. Now we don't have to play Expedition or Afterglow Dragon in our deck anymore to do this combo line, which is so good. So I am very happy with this combo. It's a really strong combo that beats Nibiru and Dark Ruler no more with just 1 card. On top of that, you still have another counter trap you can activate. You have the effect of Photon Lord, who's a monster negate as well. You also still have the very powerful board negate effect of Photon Howling. Howling. What this card will let you do is by detaching 3 materials from this card and tributing one other Xyz monster on the field, you get to negate the effects of all other cards on the field, which is so strong. On top of that, this is a quick effect, so you can activate this effect on the opponent's turn, which is great. It's gonna be really hard for your opponent to do anything if they get all their cards negated. Very good stuff here, and we got to take out a lot of bricks from our deck. So I am incredibly happy here. This combo is great, and we don't have to play any of the other bricks if we don't want to. We don't have to play 100, we don't have to play Jumper, we don't have to play Trance, we don't have to play Expedition. All those cards are totally fine to cut from the deck. So that's it for this combo video. I will definitely be making more combo videos on Galaxy and Photon in the future. I do want to make an anti-droll combo guide because I know a lot of people have been asking for that. If you guys haven't seen, I make a ton of anti-droll combos for all the decks that I play. I always get a ton of requests for anti-droll combos because Droll and Lockbird is one of the strongest hand traps in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! There are some decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Who can play through Droll, but some of the other ones just have to end their turn. Like I said, I also get a ton of requests for anti-droll combos, so I will make one on Photon and Galaxy. I also know there's gonna be a third card revealed for Galaxy and Photon in the Limit Over collection for the rivals. However, I still want to make a 1-card combo guide so far with the new Photon Howling and the Orbital 7. I think those 2 cards by themselves are honestly so strong that they really do warrant a combo guide just for those 2 cards. I will, however, make an updated combo guide whenever we get the 3rd card. So that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys for the next video.